What to expect from Yellowstone, 9-11, The Penguin, and 74 other fall shows. From new shows to returning favorites, here's a rundown of television this fall. Fall is the time of year where scarves thrive. Pumpkin is in season, and your television is full of exciting new and returning shows. And this year is no different. Whether you're looking forward to the return of an already beloved series, Yellowstone, Grey's Anatomy, and the Chicago shows are just around the corner, or thinking about checking out something new, we've got you covered. Perhaps you'll like what HBO is offering up with The Penguin, the latest series to take on the Batman universe. Or maybe you prefer to check out Kathy Bates' turn in the new Matlock. Regardless, it's time for EW's Fall TV Preview, which means we've got intel on more than 70 shows. Check it all out below and thank us later. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, September 6. Hulu. TikTok star Taylor Frankie Paul might be best known for her viral social media reveal that a group of Mormon friends in Utah were swingers. But she's ready to take her fans beyond the scandal with Hulu's new reality series, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. The show features Frankie Paul and 8 other of TikTok's most famous Mormon moms as they navigate marriage and divorce, babies, parties, arrests, and of course, #MomTalk. One of the biggest dramatic threads in the season spotlights the rift between Frankie Paul and fellow TikToker Whitney Leavitt, who notably misses Frankie Paul's baby shower. "I was shocked," Frankie Paul says of Leavitt's absence at the celebration. "I have no idea I'm even doing the things that she's telling me I'm doing to her," she adds of their falling out. As for where they stand today, "I have no clue," Frankie Paul says. Ashley Boucher. Winona Earp. Vengeance, September 13, Tubi. Revenants, beware. Winona Earp, Melanie Scrofano, is back in purgatory to face off with a new, very dangerous foe. For Winona, it's the scariest villain to date, star Melanie Scrofano says. This taps into where Winona is at this phase in her life, and it's probably the most scared she's ever been. Picking up roughly 18 months after the season 4 finale of the sci-fi drama Winona Earp. Vengeance is a 90-minute special that catches up with the Earp pair just in time for this new villain to wreak havoc. Our normal weapons or skills we have at play aren't going to work against something like this, so it's definitely going to be a challenge, series creator Emily Andras warns. And if that wasn't bad enough, Andras adds that the villain has hair for days. That's sure to get under Winona's skin. Samantha Highfill. 3 Women, September 13 stars. Lisa Taddio's 3 Women was a bestseller the same day it hit shelves in 2019. Now, 5 years later, Taddio has partnered with showrunner Laura Eason to bring the story, which dives deep into female desire as told through 3 women and their very different life experiences, to the small screen. It was a task that no one took lightly. I was such a huge fan of the book, and when they first announced that they were making into a show, I felt skeptical, Betty Gilpin, who plays unhappy housewife Lena, says. Part of what's so incredible about the book is that because there's no imagery, because you're not attaching a person to it, you're seeing yourself in all 3 women. Lisa almost didn't allow us to make a judgment on them because we were so transported to their psyche. But I think that weirdly, doing the show with that book as a map, it felt like she didn't give us the option to do it incorrectly because it was like we had the answers to the test. How to Die Alone, September 13, Hulu. On How to Die Alone, best friends Melissa, Natasha Rothwell, and Rory, Conrad Ricamoro, are about to go through growing pains. I discovered the difference between being alone and being lonely is that you can be partnered and be lonely. You can have all the friends in the world and feel lonely, creator and star Rothwell explains. The series follows airport employee Melissa, who changes how she's living her life after a near-death experience, puts everything in perspective. Part of her sprouting her wings is grown with, or potentially apart from, the people in her life. I really wanted to put her in proximity to someone who she fully understands and who fully understands the version of her that she allows to be seen. I wanted to see what happens when you allow growth to happen, Rothwell teases. I'm in your hands. High Potential, September 17, ABC. The LAPD is not ready for Morgan, Caitlin Olsen. High Potential sees the single mother of 3 with an IQ of 160, solving cases alongside rule-following Detective Karek, Daniel Sunjata, and his team. Don't expect Morgan to be some know-it-all, though. She's got a photographic memory, but she's able to draw on life experience too, Olsen says.